So today I decided that I had enough with the fishing rod that I was using. So I went and picked up this guy from my local fishing shop. I love supporting my local fishing shop, but anyways, I went and picked up this P Fluger, I think it says. I don't know why they have the P there, but it's a Fluger rod, the Tryon medium action, a 6 foot 6 inch rod, and it has the Fluger reel on it, gear ratio 5:2 to 1, a little slower than I wanted, but this is the best one they had there, but this will work for now. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and take off all the packaging, little stickers and everything, and I'm going to go ahead and put on some braided line. This is 20-pound braid, so let's get started. Alright, so I got all the little plasticky bits off and the tag thing after fighting with the plastic for quite a long time. But anyways, so here's the rod and reel. It's almost longer than my bed. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and string this up. Now I'm doing the braided line. I guess it's not a good idea, like it doesn't work very well to put braided directly on that. So I'm going to be putting some of this old monofilament, just a few little loops down here at the bottom. I don't know if that's really what I'm supposed to do, but I've seen several people online do that. So that's what I'm going to go ahead here and do. So let me get that started. Alright, so got it all spooled up. I decided just to skip recording that part because it's too hard for me to hold the camera and do that. Got it all set up there. So now I just need to go find a hook or something to put on the end of this so the string doesn't come back through all the eyelets. So let's go see what I got. Alright guys, so I'm here at my pond that I like to go to. A friend of ours owns this, and it's a fairly nice pond. You can see it's fairly big, especially for my area. I do got power wires over top that like to crackle and stuff. But down there at that end, right down there, it's only, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches deep, and then it gets deeper as it comes out here. And then right out there about the middle is the deepest. I think it's about 7 to 8 foot deep. And then down there by the dock, down there by that little shed right down there, it's about 6 foot deep. But most of the fish I find hang out in this middle section here. And then towards the evening when they start feeding on topwater and stuff, they'll move up a little bit. So I'm going to start by throwing, you know, sort of like a some kind of worm or a salamander or something out there, and drag it along the bottom and see what I get. So let's go ahead and get this hooked up here quick. Alright, so let's see what we got in here. Got some yum stick bait. I got like a crawfish, another crawfish, some creature baits. Let's see here. Got some of these yum worms, and I got a few of these riot baits that I got in one of the subscription boxes a while back. Can't remember which one it was. Let's see what's in here. I got these biospawn, like frogs, they might work. Got these little finesse worms here. Haven't really got to use any of this stuff yet. I want to try this out sometime, but this pond here has way too much grass for this. Early spring, you know, early and mid-spring is the best time because it doesn't have a lot of grass. Let's see here. I think I'm going to start out with one of these little yum worms here. I seem to have good luck on these, so let's get this rigged up. Alright, so I got the worm on there, and then I just put two little split shot up here to get it down towards the bottom. So let's go out here and cast this for the first time. Alrighty guys, so this is my first fish on with my new fishing rod. Just trying to get away here. So let me release him and we'll let him take him off here. Come on little buddy. Calm down. That is not the way to release him. Come here, little fella. Come here. Alright. There he goes. He's perfectly fine. Alrighty, so let's get back out there and get some more. I really need to get a chest mount for this, or a head mount for this camera. But let's get going here. Alright, so I've caught about 5 fish now in that setup. Let me see what else. It finally took my worm. I'm gonna try just one of these yum sticks. And what I do is, I know this isn't really the right hook for it, but I just wacky rig that straight through the center and throw it out a lot of times. I've been catching stuff on there the last couple nights, so let me give that a try. Alright, there we go. I just hooked it right through the middle. Now let's throw it out there and see if we get anything. Alright, whoa! Alrighty, so we got this nice guy here. This is about the average size of this pond. They don't get real big. The biggest bass I pulled out here was 12.5 inches so far. So let me go ahead and get him on done here and we'll let him loose. Alright, let's go ahead and release this guy here. There he goes. Here's a nice one. Alright, let's see if we can catch a few more. Alright, the first cast right after that last one, and I just got another one. Nice size guy. Alright, let's see if we can get this hook out. Alright, let's get this guy back in the water. And there he goes. Alrighty, let's catch another one. Alrighty, so here's another nice big chunky one on that wacky worm again. Caught him right there by the eye, so I'll have to be really careful getting that out. But so let me work on getting that out, and we'll get him back in the water right away. Alright, so I was able to get it out without really hurting him. Oh, and he's back in. There we go. He was ready to go before I had him towards the water. Alright, so let's rig this back up and try it again. Alrighty guys, so I've been fishing for about 30-40 minutes now. I've caught several bass. I ran out of the Cinco style stick baits, so they're starting to feed top water. One just jumped out there, so I'm going to try this popper quick and see if I can get anything on it. Alright, so I caught this guy here. He's a feisty guy, keeps wanting to flop around. I'm going to go ahead here and get him unhooked so we can get him back in the water and try to catch another one. Alright, so unfortunately my GoPro went dead. But while doing this topwater popper here, I caught this catfish. So yeah, I wish my GoPro would have been running at that time, but it's dead and it's not very good in the dark anyways. But yeah, so I caught this little catfish. Beautiful little guy for this pond. I did pull a 14-inch catfish out of here the other day. But yeah, let me see here if I can get him on done, and then I think I'm going to be done for tonight, but let me see here if I can get this out of here and put him back in.